Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And we got somebody in the building from Jersey, from Fairlawn, you know what I'm saying? Right next to Patterson. He was just telling us about how he be hearing gunshots, he be hearing all sorts of shit. So I know he grew up throwing hands.
Crazy shit.
But before I get into our guest today, pause. Before I introduce y'all to our guest today, that sounded crazy. Y'all make sure to hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. I don't really care. If it's a TV, that's what you should be watching on. It's Cut Different TV. We here with my brother Sauce Baby in the building.
The one, the only, young, drippy. Feel me? Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me, brother.
No doubt, man. And you got a dope-ass project on the way.
Oh, yes, sir.
You got some collaborations overseas.
Yes, I do.
You got a lot going on, man. Family's really important to you, though. So I think that family and spirituality and whatever your foundation is as a human being always should be the starting point.
Yeah.
Because that's where you come from.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about family and what that means to you.
For sure, man. Family plays a big role in my life. I feel like it's played the biggest, if not, and it goes all the way back to when I was, as far as I can remember, like 5 years old. My mom's always been like my tightest knit. She always said that the reason why she felt like she was born was to have her 3 sons and be their everything, be their driving force. So it's learning from my mother since I was young. She was always that goal-driven individual. She was always independent with the way she worked. She always kept jobs to the side, and she would be like, if I'm not feeling this one, I'm jumping to the next. If I don't feel that one, I'm jumping to the next. So it just gave me that same type of mentality to be able to run with, knowing, when you don't have stability, you could kick rocks and just jump to the next one, Mm-hmm. It's moving, evaluating through life, and again, evolving. But yeah, my family's the closest thing to me. They're with me everywhere. Mama Dukes, my brothers, everything, they come out with me all the way to London. They come out to all the shows that I got going on, everything that's happening, and family's so tight-knit, so it's very, very important to me, man.
That's tough,
For sure.
That's tough. I rock with that. And you said something about 3 sons, 3 brothers. I got 2 younger brothers as well.
Oh, word?
So we vibing. We got
yeah,
some
bro,
shit
we
in
in tune.
Definitely. So you mentioned London as well, and them coming with you to shows and shit that you got going on out there. So being a Jersey boy, I feel like whenever I talk to somebody from Jersey, they're like, nobody really fucks with Jersey, you know what I'm saying, until you make it and da-da-da-da. So do you feel that way?
To be honest, I do.
Okay.
And it's funny that you brought up, things about London and then that all in the same sentence. It's very funny because I was talking about it with my boy Jay. We were talking about, like some of the oversaturation that you might hear in the area. Just putting him on to what Jersey really be bringing. Sometimes, I feel like the love is not there. We saw how Fetty Wap took off, right? He tried to put certain people on. Those people after didn't put their people on. I'm not saying that you have to put the next one on, the next one that comes after that, but family's supposed to be tight-knit. And if you rocking and you say your family, it should show. Mm-hmm. I feel in my eyes it hasn't been exactly that from Jersey. No disrespect. I get it. If you doing your own thing, you got to get it how you live it. Do what you got to do. But, from my eyes, that's what I've been seeing a lot more lately. And, you go from something like that in Jersey or maybe even other states out here in the U.S., and you go to London, you see the way that they're working out in London. Everybody is, again, tight-knit. I hate to sound very redundant, but they're very tight-knit in London. Even when you link up with people, I think the craziest thing to me was performing out there for the first time, linking up with 4 or 5 artists in the building, and then the day after the show, because they were like, yo, you're a star. We've never seen you before. You're from the U.S. I was like, yeah, big U.S., boy. Mm-hmm. So right away, the day after, they already started hitting me, yo, let's get a studio session. Let's get a session going. Mm-hmm. They were like, I booked a 6-hour session. Come meet me. We got it from 6 to 12. Mm-hmm. So they were already running. We had so many things jumping, going, and I think they're so very goal-driven. And when they say let's work, they mean it. Mm. Stand on it.
That's fire, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jersey gotta get more family oriented.
Oh, we gotta get more love. We gotta get more love.
Everybody from Jersey says the same shit.
Oh yeah,
they all say the same thing, and all of them are fire. You know what I'm saying? So one of these days, Jersey gonna break through.
They will. We will. But we'll get another do-over.
But the UK, man, like I don't think we've had anybody on here yet that has impact or has broken through over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know what people are listening to in their iPhones, but as far as experiences and performing and having motion out there, this is the first. So tell me a little bit more about that culture, other than obviously they fit with your brand of that tight-knit family vibe. What's the difference? I've never been to the UK myself.
Yeah, so the difference, I'll tell you one thing. I mean it in a very nice way. It's almost, you could attribute it to New York. You know, again, a lot of the original colonizers started in New York. We were the new world. So, you know, they made their way from the old world to us. They helped establish what New York is today. So, you know, they have that, again, not to sound redundant once more, but that same tight-knit feeling. And, again, going to London and seeing how well people just work together. You see that they're very fast-paced. Instead of being on the public transportation with your cars and everything, they're on a bus, on the trains. They're moving very fast. You know, throughout the day, they got the smug look sometimes, but, you know, don't get it twisted. They're very sweet. They're very one love, very peaceful type of people. Very great.
And it rains a lot over there,
Oh,
too, right?
yo, the whole time we were out there, I tried to do a drop mic out there. Sunny, like how they say, always sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It was bright as hell out there, and it just starts pouring in the middle of drop mic. At least we were able to use it for content, and it worked out. So,
Yeah.
it rains very on and off, bro.
Word.
OD.
Damn. So, like, what would you say has been your best experience overseas?
Best experience overseas. So I tapped in with, I'm going to have to throw all three of them in there because I feel like that's my biggest, you know, accomplishment in there. Meeting these three artists. I met this dude, Purple Moon. He's Brazilian, but he lives in
Dope-ass
London.
name.
Dope,
That's a
tough. I got
fire
his
name.
merch out right now, Purple
Yeah.
Moon.
That's
Tough. He got
fire.
his clothing brand at my land. Shout out to him. I ran into another girl that I met, really cool, great personality. Her name is Salma. And then another homeboy of mine now, Elvis Poco. He's from Nigeria, but he stays in London. This man, let me tell you, he reached out to me after I performed there. He was like, "You're a star. I'm a big TV personality in Africa. I don't usually take videos of other performers, but I got a video of you tonight. You're the reason why I stayed this late. It was all about you." And he was like, "So I put a song together for you. I wrote it for you. It's called Star Blue." He wrote the chorus. He wrote even a little piece for me to sing on the chorus. He was like, "I want you to write a verse. But again, Star Blue is what we call you because you're a star. We saw you the second you landed here in London and what you did. I haven't seen anybody do that in this area in such a long time, saying that they don't hear music like mine anymore nowadays." So, again, I think just that humble love from another peer. It's like, I'm a simple man to please, so something like that is already, I know I'm moving in the right direction, and now let's take that to the sky.
Hell yeah. And so other people are recognizing the impact that you're making and
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
saying and the vibe and the music. So tell us a little bit of, again, I talked to Jay Dose earlier. And I asked him, I said, you know, if you got in front of the one person that you would be like, everybody always says, it just takes one person to hear me. That's all I need is one person to hear me. You get in front of that one person. What you playing them and why?
Ooh, I don't even got to think. It's a release record. It's called Habanero. That's the first record I'm gonna play for him because, again, I feel like just like me and you have spoken about before, there's a lot in this Latin movement coming on, right? You get me? And if I bring it to my roots, because I am Cuban, Colombian, and Panamanian, so if I bring my roots back into my music, I feel like that's the right song. It has a lot of electric elements to it. It has very deep old school boom bap type feel. It also has some little Spanish guitars on it too. It has a lot of components that are gonna make you get up. And I promise you, no matter if that exec is 80, 90, 18, 28, they're gonna start dancing, they're gonna fuck with it, and that's it. They're gonna be locked in. I promise. Habanero's that one.
Word.
Yes, sir.
Habanero. That's tough. I don't like spicy shit, but I feel like I fuck with habanero.
Spicy
for sure.
peppers. Yes, sir.
That's tough, bro. So you say you Cuban, Panamanian, and what else?
And Colombian.
So Panamanian
We also
is
got
what?
some Chinese.
Chinese.
I got Chinese.
Damn. I want to
little
see what your
Chinese
parents
eyes.
look like.
Mama Dukes is the Panamanian, Colombian, and Chinese, and then
Okay.
my father's just straight Cuban. And it's funny because my family, my mom's great-grandfather, so my great-great, he came straight from Hong Kong. So we have family in Hong Kong. They even migrated some of them to Guyana from that section. So we got Guyanese, we got Chinese, we have
You got a
again, Cuban.
United
We a mutt.
Nations.
We a mutt.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy, bro. So in regards to everything, thank you for sharing everything that you've already shared thus far. Like, I think that's super dope. And everybody that we've talked to, everybody that's rolling on this tour, you know what I'm saying? If you watching right now, we went Cloud Ray, we went Jay Dose, and now we doing Sauce Baby. So this is 3 of 3 in the crew. Everybody's articulate. Everybody understands the messaging.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So to talk about messaging, you kind of flipped a phrase with this project that you've been working on. Everybody says, "Don't rain on my parade. Don't, you know, it's a great day outside. Don't piss me off."
Yeah.
But you said, "Fuck the rain. We gonna piss on your parade."
Yes, on your parade.
So tell me a little bit more about this project and why that name.
Yeah, for sure. Look, we could get deep. I'm an open book. So in terms of piss on your parade, it really stems from, the naysayers, the haters. Let's say you involved with a shawty, shit goes bad, she's your ex now. She don't want you to keep moving up, getting bigger in what you're doing. So for all of those that reach out to me and say, because I had some crazy person that reached out to me. I have no clue who she was. She knew one of my homeboys. She sends me a message saying, I hope you never see it another stage again in your life. She starts sending me like voodoo messages, sending me like all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, yo, who are you? So to those people that are reaching out, that are saying, I hope you don't do this, I pray you don't do that. Well, guess what? I pray you see more of it. And I'm going to piss on your parade. So for all those people that are naysaying, hating, throwing salt on my name, we going to piss on your parade. You're going to see a whole lot more of me.
Damn. Everybody in the haters ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn
Have
right.
you seen that episode, Dave Chappelle show?
With the haters ball? Yo, with the
Charlie
haters
Murphy
ball.
and all them? That shit's funny as hell, man.
Dave Chappelle to go.
Where?
To
Oh,
go.
100%.
Oh.
Tell me, so, that's the theme of the project, and that's super unique. And I like how you flip that. That's what artists do. They take shit that people hear all the time, and then they flip it and give it another meaning.
Turn it to like a
So that's
one
dope.
line. Yeah.
And whoever that was that reached out and was doing voodoo curses and shit on my man is like, tighten up. She
Tighten
probably from
up.
Louisiana or some shit.
She's funny enough. I think she's from Jersey. And that's what I mean, bro. You see what I'm saying? There's a constant theme where they don't want someone else to move up.
Damn, I don't know what the hell going on with that.
Jersey be hating. It's competition. And I have no competition. The competition is with me, myself, and I. A better me for today, tomorrow, yesterday, and more days to come.
I like it. And I like that you gave us the theme of the project. I want to know, like, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's in waiting, at the time of recording. So tell me a little bit about the song structure, the soundscape. You told me the theme. You told me the messaging. Talk to me about, you got a whole bunch of different shit going on. How do you tie it all together?
So the way we tied it all together is funny enough. So I compiled a couple records that, I work real close with my brother. Like I was saying, family's everything. My brother and I, we sat down. I had 2 records that I worked on back in 2023. And we wanted to kind of just revise them, see what was going on with them, see how we could flip them because we never released it. And we try to make it more fit today's time, change up some of the lyrics, things like that. Because, again, you can always revisit. And then we started looking at, I had a situation, I'm not going to put the name out there, but I had somebody, a bigger artist, listen to my music. He cut it off before my voice even started. The beat, and I promise you the beat is hot, old school 90s boom bap. And he said, how old are you? I said, I'm 26. He said, sound 26 and leave the old shit to us. And I said, heard you, OG. I'm going to do the opposite. So we started grabbing some 90s boom bap, and we pushed 90s boom bap mixed with a little Spanish flair, and that's how we structured that project. So it's now really talking shit and spitting back in his face. Not really a full diss to him, but it's like, we pissing on parades, now you the top one that we gonna piss on.
Yeah.
We pissing on you first, and then it's everybody else.
Pause.
We not like R. Kelly or nothing like that. Pause, but
I'm dead. That's funny as hell, man. And apparently a lot of other motherfuckers too. Not just R. Kelly. But we're not going to get into that.
People be hiding, bro.
But I feel it, man. I don't know. Some of the OGs, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? In every field of entertainment, I feel like, the most successful people in the world that continue to climb and continue to really reach heights are the people that embrace what's coming behind them.
Oh, 1,000%.
That embrace the new sounds, the new ideas, the new energies. And everybody that, I'm going to look at the camera, everybody that's not embracing change and wants people to say, oh, this is your pocket, this is our pocket. Yo, like, if we giving homage, we paying respect, we showing love, who are you to rain on our parade? Who are you to piss on our parade? And in turn, we going to piss on your parade.
That's it.
Right.
I'm paying the homage, showing the OGs. We got love. They talking about, yo, the music is too oversaturated. I don't like the way this sound. Yo, I don't listen to these new cats. I don't do this TikTok. Y'all don't do any of that. Yeah. But then when it comes to paying homage and giving y'all the record that commends you, it's stick to the new shit.
Yeah.
How does one work with the other?
Yeah, you got to give respect to get respect, man.
Yes, sir.
So if people going to get tight when they say an old person's name from the 80s or the 90s and artists don't necessarily know who they are, it's because they're not showing love.
100%. Like, imagine walking to somebody not knowing a Prince or a Mike Jack. Like, come on, you didn't do your homework. You ain't know.
Man, I love figures like Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube I rock with. Dre.
Oof.
Shit, M50.
M50, Easy E,
Bro, what?
R.I.P. Easy E.
Dog, so many artists that embrace change and embrace
Oh,
culture
yeah.
and are still staples of culture.
Still consistent with it.
It's tough, man. I think that's because they show love.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm glad you pissing on his parade.
I have to.
Definitely.
And I hope you love it.
Oh.
There we go.
So look, bro. So before we get out of here, man, I got a question that I'm gonna ask you. But before I ask you this question, and I ask your boys this question too, man. Walk me through a day in the life of Sauce Baby.
Day in the life of Sauce. So, no matter what time I get up, it's definitely early as hell. We getting up at the crack of dawn just because I got crazy energy. Always, all the time, we ready to turn up like the Energizer Bunny. So I get up, and as soon as we start the day, it's setting my area up. I have a big whiteboard behind my bed. I always check what the next thing is on my list to make sure that I'm very structured, organized, make sure any projects, things like that have to be tended to. So I check my whiteboard first. If everything's good on the whiteboard and we clear, we don't have to, again, secure any new overseas shows, things like that, it's right to the music. Slap on some beats, we start listening for hours, bro. I'll be locked in my room for 6-7 hours just writing all day long. I'm a boring person. I'm a boring person when it really comes down to it. If you don't see me outside, being live, being out like this, I'm boring. I'm a homebody. I'm in the crib. We just writing and working, bro.
Ain't no better place than the crib.
No better place.
Shit, you got some spaghetti or
Spaghetti,
something
some
delicious.
tacos. We get some fish fillet. We upgrade. We go from the fish fillet to the salmon.
Okay.
We go to the salmon.
Okay. What's the fish fillet? What kind of fish is that?
Fish fillet, that's like the type of
is it,
shit you
like
get
the
from
white?
like McDonald's. Yeah, it's like that white meat. It's that whack white meat.
That
type
cod
thing.
and shit.
That
The
cod.
tilapia.
That smell. That's that like spread the legs too much.
Whoa. I'm weak.
We
keeping it PG-13.
PG.
Yeah, I don't even know what you was just talking about. Yeah. But shit, man. You know what? I feel like we kind of at that point in the interview. What y'all think? We kind of at that point in the interview where I think it's time to figure out what makes you cut different, Sauce Baby?
What makes me cut different? I mean, look, biggest thing is, first of all, I'm a trendsetter. Number one, I'm not going to follow the wave. You either be with the wave or you against it. I'm not going to conform and change my sound based off of what's moving right now. If I find something that I like, I'm going to take it. Sure, 100%. I'll rock with some of the new things that are going on. But if I don't see it fit for me, we going to deny the trends and we going to make our own. That's how we do it.
As you should.
That's how we cut different.
I'm going to dap you up on that.
Okay.
Welcome to the family, Sauce Baby.
Yes, sir.
It's been
Thank
a
you for
pleasure
having me
having
in the
everybody
family,
on,
man.
man. And shit, hold on. We ain't even talk about, give me a quick, before we get out of here, what's it been like in New York, man, like touring with your guys and, you know what I'm saying? What's that been like? Tell me that experience a little bit.
Look, it's been different. Like, yeah, you know, every day you wake up with purpose, you start doing things, you go through your regular everyday. But I think with tour, these are the things that I prayed for when I was little. These are the things that I look forward to. So I'm literally living my dream right now with these guys, a great group of guys that we've been sitting in the tour house with. We got even Eddie. We got even my boy Gio, you know, our tour manager. And they've been keeping us right. They've been keeping us ready, stacked with whatever we need. Like, I feel like I got assistance on some shit, you know? Like, they keep me right. They make sure I got my water, making sure we get our lunch in time, making sure everything that we're scheduled for the day, we hitting it on time and being professional. You know, we got our sponsor, Vera Wang, the party bottle, you know? So we've been running around making sure we get that content for that as well. And, you know, it's everything I could ever ask for and more.
Fire, man.
Yes, sir.
That's good, man. And cheers to more salmon and less fish fillet.
Cheers to more salmon.
We were with my brother Sauce Baby, man. And we here to piss on your parade. You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. You tuned in to another episode of Cut Different TV. Hit subscribe, man. Don't be a hater, for real.
Hit that subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? Who am I here with?
The one, the only, the youngest, the drippiest, Sauce Baby. Don't ever forget it.
And we out, man. It's Cut Different.
Yes, sir.